Night Fever with Mike Ludlam.
Good evening, everyone. New look for tonight. We'll see how it works. Everything, as you all know, is a work in progress, even if I slide over like this. Let's begin our high school football coverage tonight in Marquette. The Redmen looking to go 2-0 and hosting the Sheboygan Chiefs. First quarter action, Brett Place looking for Kurt Burmeister. This worked a couple times last week. Yeah, it worked a couple more times tonight as well. 26 yards on the touchdown. Marquette, first drive, works just fine. 7-0. Next drive, Brett Place looking for David Bayshaw, and check out the grab here. Very nicely done, down to the Chiefs' 20-yard line. A few plays later, Place is at it again. Quick little slant to Burmeister, who gets inside his defender, 4 yards in the score, and it's 14-0. Oh, there was a flag, but the referees picked it up. Next, Sheboygan on a drive in the second quarter. And nice tackle by Elijah Weber on the screen pass to Nick Bevier, forced a field goal, and Marquette led 14-3. Then on the Max Bednark punt, it is Ben Pearson with the catch, and he's off to a pretty good return until number 54, Lucas Klingler, says, I will strip that football, and he did, and Marquette would eventually recover. About 3 plays later, Place, guess what? Hey, Burmeister might be open. Yep, that's touchdown. Amazing thing is that he was out last year. Burmeister was with a knee injury. You would never know it the way he's been playing. 21-3 Marquette. Oh, the fake punt even works as the pass is completed from Connor Brazeau to Burmeister for a first down and a gain of 14. Then a short time later, it's Mr. Place, it's Mr. Bayshaw, it's 16 yards and a touchdown, 28-3 Marquette. They go on to win. They're 2-0. Redmen 35, Sheboygan 3. Let's hop in the car, go to Gwinn, where the Model Towners are trying to get a second victory. This one against Iron Mountain. And Brock Grenier goes up the middle for 5 yards and a touchdown for Iron Mountain. 7-0 lead after the C.J. Qualley extra point. Gwynn's turn, first and 10, 35. Luke Sanavi takes the handoff, cuts right toward us, runs over a defender a little bit, gets near the 10-yard line. That sets up a first down, and it will be Sanavi again to the opposite side of the field. And yes, he scores from 11 yards out. He had a big night offensively. 2-point conversion good, 8-7 Model Towners. Iron Mountain will respond on a 3rd and 3. Here's James Christensen. And Christensen, oh my goodness gracious, he has plenty of green grass ahead of him at McCormick Field. This is good for 46 yards and a touchdown. He had a couple hundred yards on the night. Mountaineers led 13-8 at the half, and they go on to win by the count of 27-8. Let's go to Negaunee. Miners looking to start the season 2-0 against Calumet. Paul Torla of the Copper Kings on the option, breaks a tackle, and this will be a Copper Kings first down near the 35-yard line. The drive would continue deep into Negaunee territory, and Torla fakes the pitch, fakes our cameraman. Jacob Pieti makes the catch in the end zone for about a 5 or 6 yard touchdown. 2-point conversion good, 8-0 Calumet. Negaunee, first play after the kickoff. Tyler Hilljoy was the first pack through, and Paul Jacobson says, yeah, he's in the end zone. And yeah, he probably is in the end zone. 2-point conversion good. We're tied at 8. Next Calumet drive, a handoff and a fumble. It took a while to figure it out, but I believe Hunter Ridley recovered for Negaunee. Back come the maize and blue. It's Ryan Sergila connecting with Zane Radloff, and that is a first down deep in Calumet territory. The drive continued into the second quarter where the handoff goes to Tyler LaJoy. This time we find him, and this time we find him shredding arm tackles into the end zone. That made it 16-8 on the 2-point conversion from 18 yards out on that touchdown. Then Sergila to Windall. That's an easy touchdown there, 24-8 Negaunee. And the Miners get the victory by the count of 38-16. Let's go to the scoreboard. Oh, Kingsford made things interesting tonight against Cedar Grove, Belgium. But the Flivers come out with the victory, 34-32. Menominee, still pretty darn good, 42-7 downing Milwaukee Riverside. Ishpeming blanks Manistee, 38-0. So the Miners still haven't allowed a point this year. In double overtime, it's the Houghton Gremlins getting in the win column, 26-20 over Westwood. Hancock cruises past Baraga, 49-0. Western County takes care of Lance, 27-14. Northland Pines cruises past Ontonagon, 46-8, and we have not heard the score from the land of the Castle Guards between Ironwood and Washburn. Let's go to the Eastern UP, North Dickinson and Newberry. And North Dickinson doesn't let anybody really get off to a good start, and then you just hand the ball to Tim Ruska, and he will get off to a good start as he breaks an arm tackle there, and he will go the better part of 50 yards into the end zone, missed the extra point, so it's 6-0 North Dickinson. Let's go to the second quarter, rain coming down, and the Nordics' Logan O'Neill will stretch into the end zone, and that gives North Dickinson a 12-0 advantage. Still in the first half, Mr. O'Neill will be at it again. This time the fake will be so good it even fooled our cameraman. Well, hey, he's not the only one that gets faked out on these kind of plays. But we catch up to Mr. O'Neill, and that's good for the better part of 60 yards as he finds plenty of grass in front of him. And yes, he will make it into the end zone before the end of our show. Right before the half, Matt Schultz will score for North Dickinson, so they had a 28-0 lead, and the Nordics went on to win by the count of 36-12. Let's go to Norway and Forest Park. As you can see, the Knights in white trying to get ground, and the Trojans defense just keeps stifling everything. Pass completion here, boom, immediate tackle by the Trojans. Lee Graff had a pretty good night running the football. He's number 2. He gets the handoff here. He had 13 carries for 158 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's going to score again shortly after this nice pass. And Forest Park is in the win column once again with a 41-6 victory, 41-6 over the Knights. At the Superior Dome, Rudyard Gogebic. This one started late because the JV game took forever. Jeff Mazan of Gogebic will go left for 37 yards. Needless to say, he is deep into Bulldog territory down near the 5-yard line. 2nd and 1, Paul Berger burrows into the end zone. Gogebic 6-0, 2-point conversion did not work. To the second quarter, Austin Trotter. Yeah, it's not fancy, but if you get in the end zone, it doesn't matter. We're tied at 6. Extra point did not work. Second quarter, Colin Gagnon to punt, bobbles it. Rudyard says, "You're not kicking it," and down he goes around the 25-yard line. But Trotter would get intercepted in the end zone by Trent Quaid, who probably should have stayed in the end zone, but that's easy to say when you're so happy to get the football. In the third quarter, last we knew, Rudyard had a 12-6 lead on Gogebic. Again, this game started very late at the Superior Dome. Back to the scoreboard. It is Stevenson, Jake Mackey, 3 touchdowns. Nick Mackey had 1. Stevenson over White Lake Elko, 56-8. Munising misses a 2-point conversion with 20 seconds to go. North Central hangs on, 14-12. It is Pickford 30, Barker Harris 20, 2 touchdowns for Jordan Sodergren of the Broncos. In overtime, St. Ignace 26, Mansalona 20. Sault Ste. Marie defeats Alpena 20-14. And in 8-man football, Engadine 20, Ewan Trout Creek 6, and Bel Air, ouch, over Superior Central 50-0. When we come back, we'll check on some of the college action. Busy weekend for college sports, just not in the UP at the moment. Let's go to the scoreboard, and we will start with GLIAC women's tennis. Michigan Tech falls on for the second day in a row, 6-3, this time to Ohio Dominican. Lake Superior State close but not quite. Tiffin wins 5-4. In college volleyball, NMU is down in Pensacola, Florida for the West Florida Invite. The Wildcats defeat Florida Institute of Technology 3-1. And the Wildcats defeat the Screaming Eagles, if I remember right, of Southern Indiana 3-0. Lena Lopes had 14 kills in the first match, 19 in the second. Michigan Tech in a Minnesota State tournament lost to Moorhead 3-0 and closer, but not quite, against Upper Iowa 3-2. Finlandia drops a match also in the state of Minnesota, the Faith Baptist 3-0. And in high school volleyball, it was Superior Central 3 and Big Bay Denali 1. College football tomorrow, the big matchup, Notre Dame at Michigan. Don't know when these two teams are going to play again, so this one should be some fun. Michigan State hosts South Florida. NFL football, both the Lions and Packers games are on Fox UP on Sunday. The Lions against Minnesota at 1 o'clock Eastern. Green Bay at San Francisco about 4:15 Eastern time. We have the big Xterra Off-Road Triathlon. Starts at 8 o'clock Saturday morning at Marquette's Tourist Park. We also have the Marquette Bay Fishing Classic. Busy weekend. We hope you can enjoy it.